Often, people hear the word genre and they think of maybe a bookstore. There's the mystery section and the self help section, there's the graphic novels and the young adult books. Or maybe they think of going to the movies. There's comedies and romance and sci fi and action adventure. Framed like this, genre is nothing more than categories. It's the boxes that everything fits into. More than that, it suggests that everything in the boxes is more similar than they are different. And that just doesn't feel quite right, does it? I want to complicate the idea of genre a little bit. And when we really investigate ideas, usually they get a little more complex. But complexity is one of the ways we know we're nearing a threshold concept. So, in 1980, or in the 1980s, Carolyn Miller, just a really brilliant rhetorician, rocked genre theory by suggesting that genres are organized by their actions instead of by their forms. So instead of saying that all memos or all infographics or all podcasts are like each other, she says, look at what those individual artifacts do. So sometimes a memo, infographic, or podcast informs. Sometimes those things entertain. Sometimes they persuade or argue or react or advocate or reflect, and on and on and on and on. Think of it like this. Miller suggests that a memo that informs is more like a podcast that also informs than another memo that maybe persuades. She called this idea genre as social action. So as you work through your projects, translating and remixing, reimagining and reframing, creating public and personal documents, instead of thinking of what your artifact looks like, that's its form. I want you to think about what your artifact does. What work does it accomplish? And that's just the beginning of complicating genre. But the rest, well, that's another video. For now, I want you to think about the implications of genre as social action.